There is only one secret to manifestation, and that is you need to stay in the wish fulfilled. The reason why you have not manifested what you want is because you are continuously wavering. Now, I'm going to give you a set of examples that you could be manifesting in SP, love, money, and I'm going to show you how you are wavering and you're messing up your manifestation. Number one, this is for the set of people that are trying to manifest their specific person. 1 second, you're affirming at the top of your head, like, yes, he loves me, my SP wants me. But the next second you see someone else, or do I even want my SP anymore? You don't see that they text you. You're like, actually, I don't feel like this is working, right? And so now you've shifted back into the old identity that you don't have your manifestation. Second example, you're trying to manifest money. That, you've got 50K, 100K, 200K, what, like a million, whatever it is, amount of money in your bank. Wealthy, I make 50K a month, or I make 10K a month, whatever it is you want. And then the next second you check your bank balance, or the next second and this is the thing, guys, you have money in your bank, but there's like this fear coming up in your body, in your mind, and it's like, okay, but do we have enough? And you obviously do have enough money to make that £1,000 purchase or that £50 purchase, but there's still that little bit of resistance. That's what's holding you back, because how are you going to identify being a millionaire or being rich when you're scared to make a payment you clearly have the money for, but you are too scared because there's this little fear that says, oh, but what if the money doesn't come again? Okay, you have to stick to the new identity. Number 3, you're manifesting a dream car, but you keep on looking at all these different options. Honestly, do not settle. If you want a car, if you want a house, if you want anything right now, pick it and stick to it. But what a lot of you are doing is you're wavering. You're like, actually, I'm not sure about this car. You know what? Maybe the economy. Actually, you know what? It's too much money. No, okay? You don't even know how things could happen. What if someone gifts you that car, someone out, right? And remember, when you're in the new state, which I'll talk about how you can get in the new state in a second, you don't know how some things are going to come about. Like, magical things generally can happen, right? But let's just say you help someone out. You're not even thinking about the car. Like, they're super rich, right? And they taught you about cars, and then you're like, oh yeah, I really like the Mercedes-Benz, and they're like, oh, well, I was about to give mine away, but you know what? I don't even need the money. Let me just give it you. It's got a good mileage on. Let me just give it you. Boom! You just got your brand new car. But it really is, you have to stick to that state. What a lot of you do is you waver, you look at the other cars, you're like, I'm not sure, can I actually afford this? You don't know how things can happen. Affirm for the money if you want the car, affirm for that you have the car, and then you will get the car. 4th thing, if you're manifesting grades in your business in a second, but let's just say you're trying to manifest, like, okay, you've got your dream grades. Here's what a lot of you do. I've got a grade A. And then you walk into class, like, people are talking about it, and then, oh, there's this fear coming up, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm not sure if I did do well in that test. I think, and then you're telling everyone how, oh my god, you just failed that. Of failing, or are you in a state of winning? Pick a side. Literally pick a side. Manifestation is pick a side, stick to it to the end. To the end, guys. To the end does not mean, like, look externally and check if you have results. No, until it's right here in front of you. Until your manifestation is right here, all the way up until that point, you should already act as if it's here. Honestly, act as if it's here. Now, business, you want to manifest money. How much money? I've got sales every single day. But then you're scared to promote your stuff. Make it make sense. If people love your business, why are you scared to post your stuff? You want to manifest things super quickly. The fastest way to do it is you choose a self-concept, which aka is you and your desire are one. And there's many different little steps that go into that. But the main point is, and by the way, guys, if you do want the many little different points and the step-by-step formula, and you're like, Charlotte, I just wish I could watch a few videos, I just wish I could watch a strategy and have a community of full support, full of accountability to make sure that I'm on track to manifest what I want, go ahead and join Master Manifestor Workshop. So many of you are watching my channel, and so many of you are joining every single day Master Manifestor's Workshop because it's looking for that accountability, it's looking for that type of support. It's a student-led community, but I'm also in there. We've got live coaching calls every single month. Go join the community. You know you want it in the link in the description, right? To take a new identity. Because honestly, guys, if you be so honest with yourself, have you really been sticking to that new identity? Let's just say you're trying to manifest an SP, but then let's just say you see them and you're foaming in your head, oh, they're gonna text you. But let's just say they don't text you. Do you spiral? Do you like, oh my god, this manifestation, oh, you know what, I hate him. He doesn't deserve me. And then you're going to listen to some music about how men aren't this, but in the meantime, you're also trying to manifest them. Make it make sense. Your actions, your words, your affirmations need to be aligned with the state, aka the self-concept, the version of you who has that desire, right? If you now had your SP, how would you act? How would you treat the opposite gender or the same gender? A lot of you are trying to manifest men, but then in the background you're like, oh, I hate this guy. Oh my god, who does this man think he is? Like, he doesn't deserve me. Do you want him or not? Do you want him or not? Do you want the car or not? Do you want the grades or not? Okay. Manifestation, yes, isn't really about the physical work, but it's about the mental work. You still have to quote unquote work. It's a mental game. 444 on the clock. If that's not intuition, I don't know what it is. Right? But manifestation, it sometimes takes time. Think about manifestation like a seed, and here's why you should be so thankful that manifestation takes some time. Every single thought that you have manifested, right? I bet when you was a child and you really wanted, that childhood crush, well now they look like that. And now your type has completely changed. But imagine if you got stuck with them, right? So it's this, or let's just say you wanted to manifest a Fiat, but now you're manifesting a Mercedes-Benz. Right? But let's just say you got stuck with the Fiat. Well, actually, I want the Mercedes-Benz. Be thankful that your manifestations can change. And your manifestation time is dependent. Your manifestation dependent is on one factor. And that one factor is, can you make your desire normal to you? Can you normalize it? Normal for you to be in a dream relationship with your SP, yes or no? Pass all your exams with no hesitation, yes or no? Right? I know for me, how I went from D grades to A+ grades in that space of 1 month. I could easily tell you, look you right in the face and say, obviously I'm going to pass with this. I'm going to get straight A's. And I did. I got straight A's, right? I was working the exact amount of time, but it was my self-concept that changed. Not my study time, nothing. It was how I felt. I also manifested questions on the exam paper because I believed it would happen. I believed and I acted as if. I didn't go ahead and study for the other topics because I knew this question would be in my paper. And so it did, because I had that self-concept that, of course, things are always working out in my favor. I wanted to go ahead and comment, things are always working out for me, in the comments below. Remember, guys, have a strong self-concept, claim that identity, and stick with it. Do not be wavering. If you need accountability, one-on-one coaching in bio, and make sure you subscribe. Happy manifesting.